called on me and Mr. Gordon.
I misunderstood that. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's been discussed or mentioned about 500 times in the comments. This meeting should be adjourned to a date specific. It's allowed in Robert's rules, and if I'm using the wrong words, sue me. It's either recessed, postponed, or adjourned. 10 o'clock on Saturday morning. It's ridiculous. We've been doing that 6 hours. I've got work. Other people have jobs. Apparently, some people here don't have jobs. You know, come on, guys. This is ridiculous. We need to postpone, adjourn, recess, whatever this is. I'm proposing until 10 o'clock on Saturday morning. That's my motion. It's ridiculous.
Second.
We're already up. I'm not doing this on a Saturday morning.
Yeah, I'm already. Unfortunately, this is Brad. I'm back. I was in agreement with you 3 hours ago, but now that I'm at the end, I just want to finish
After the fact, Brady can get on. After
We're almost there, and we direct all of these candidates to receive.
No, we're not almost there. We have a vote that's going to do a redo of a redo of a redo. We've already gone through the vote twice.
It should have been done if you all shut
All
up.
is recorded. We just need to watch the recording.
Okay.
Annie Delisle seems to be the keeper of the names, so why don't, Stuart, you got the names next to me. Annie, can you recall the votes as you recorded, but slower this time, please? Thank you.
The problem, Melinda, the problem comes in where after
I cheated and I can't really
after
explain it.
the call ended, more people were coming on and making and coming via phone and everything else and casting votes. So I've talked to more than one person, and I've got people texting me saying so and so did not answer, and then when we go through, they so and so voted. So the original vote has been corrupted.
Thank you.
Now that they lost.
It's recorded.
All of these people are on state committee. We know that several people got kicked off and tried to get back on, what have you. Please recall the names of the votes. Thank you. Stuart?
Oh my God.
We're collaborating with this.
Dead horse.
This is not rocket science.
All right.
It's 100 votes, guys.
People know they really voted.
All right,
People
I'll
say
do
they
it
voted,
myself.
but they didn't vote.
Okay. I have Roxanne Newport as a no. Geyer Baylog as a no. Oops, I hit the mouse. I got to get the screen back up. Okay. Roxanne Newport, no. Geyer Baylog, no. Dan Bonamy, no. Monica Thieving, no. Angela Hall, no. Sherry Hogan for Christian Marcus, no. Dare Rendon, no. Andy Siebel, yes. Randy Guppy, yes. Christy Walls, yes. Bree Mogenberg, yes.
Slow down.
Twitchell, yes. John Rocha, yes. Tim Ross, yes. Chip Netzel, no. Bonnie Burt, Stephanie Netzel for Bonnie Burt, no. Peggy Dornbos, no. Dave Dunheisen, no. Deb Knoll, yes. Steve Knoll, yes. John Schaut, no. Ken Byer, no. Kim Harris, no. Matt Slotke, no. Sandra Vanderloot, no. Brian Van Dusen left the meeting long ago. Heath Wall, no. Mary Whiteford, David Harris from Mary Whiteford, no. J.D. Glaser, no. Mike Brown left the call a while ago. Jeannie Birchfield, yes. Hank Choate, yes. Todd Gilman, yes. Mary Howie, no. Holly Valade, yes. Edward McCall, yes. Steve Cloutier, yes. Heather Urbaniak, yes. William Gordon, yes. Daniel Lawless, yes. Michelle McQueer, no. Colleen Monty, yes. Daniel Houlihan, yes. Margot Asseltine, no. Jessica Bearfield left the call. Nancy Barham, no. Margaret Kurzweil, yes. Mary Nordbeck, yes. Mary Schinkel for Norm Schinkel, yes. Annie Delisle, yes. Dane Cotier, yes. Jill Schmidt, yes. Andrea Pascal left the call. Shannon Elanya for Ian, oh no, Ian Shetron's back on himself. Ian was yes. April Snyder was yes. Joey Storer, Harrison Dundee for Joey was a yes. Deb Ross was no. Michelle Donovan was yes. Braden Jacobazi, no. Sandra Guza, no. Phil Halloran, no. Julie Rudd, Luke Deming for Julie Rudd, no. Lori Skibo, no. Barb Zinner was a yes. Dawn Beatty was yes. Darlene Detzel was a no. Grant Galassa was a no. Lisa Makewitz left the call. Fred Meanstant, no. Sandy Wheeler, no. Bill Rowerdink, no. Bill Letherman, no. Dennis Marburger, yes. Robert Ostrick, yes. Ruth Sorockman, yes. Mindy Teets, yes.
Ruth is not on the call.
No. Jessica Toth, no.
No, Jessica Toth is yes.
I'm sorry, I read that wrong. Jessica Toth is a yes. Emily Bauman, yes. Tim Brown left the call. Daniela Davis left the call. Kristen Lee was a no. Gary Sawicki was a no. Justin Toth was a yes. Cheryl Constantino was a no. Elisa Wagner, Alexandria Taylor for Elisa Wagner was a no. John Danielle was a no. Cynthia Graham was a no.
That's the one question, like, that's where
Cynthia
April
was gone per my notes.
Go on.
That's where April and I are in disagreement.
Which one?
It could be a grant.
I don't have Cynthia Graham as being on the call.
She was.
I made a note of
Said
gone,
no.
which means I made a last call twice, and then when I heard no response, I wrote gone.
Okay, I'm gonna keep going. Tony Jennings was a no. Ron Kokinda was a no. Beverly Powers left the call. Pete's gone, I don't vote. Kenny Clevenger was a yes. Warren Carpenter was a yes. Mike Bishop's not on the call. Hema Kolanegareddy was a yes. Rob Steele was a yes. Robin Peak was a no. Bethany Wheeler was a yes. And Jennifer Standerfer was a no. Ali Hassan is not on the call, and Hassan name is a yes.
Andrea Michelle's on.
Bernadette Smith, she left the call.
Andrea was not part of the original vote. She left
I agree.
the call.
Who?
Andrea, somebody just came in and said Andrea.
I did not say Andrea, I said Mary and Sheridan.
She's in the chat saying she's here and she voted no.
Right.
Who?
Andrea,
Okay,
Let me go to the chat.
did they mute me?
No.
Well, I don't have the screen up anymore. I left off, Bernadette Smith left the call, and then it was Marion Sheridan. I've gotta leave off on Marion.
They're talking about Andrea, though.
My she wasn't on the call, she didn't vote for that one.
She's here now.
Doesn't matter, she wasn't there at the time
I
of
had
the
her
vote.
listed as gone.
She wasn't on the call at that time.
Right.
You've been losing people all
Chair,
night.
this is why we need the audio, because people are just pulling crap out of their rear end at this point.
Madam Chair,
That's-
I have the exact same names as you do, and my totals come to 47 no and 45
Hold on,
yes.
I'm not done. I finished, Bernadette was gone, she was not on the call. Marion Sheridan I have as a no.
If we remove Cynthia, then it's,
Well, Cynthia was on the call.
I mean,
It's a no. No, she wasn't.
that's what they're saying, she wasn't.
it was.
Okay. Is she on the call now?
Only we had a recording.
She was on the call.
We
So-
have her on the call.
I think that they're confusing Andrea Pascal with Cynthia Graham. Cynthia Graham was not on the call, Andrea Pascal was.
Okay, well, I also
Andrea was
have a
not
note
on the
here
call.
for making
Andrea
my
has
final
been
call
absent
for
the last
her.
two votes.
Oh,
And it
I got
shows
you,
that
I
she
got you,
was
she's
not
on now,
attendance.
okay.
Cynthia took a little while to get on because she was on her phone. It took her a little while
Okay.
to.
The vote is over. It doesn't matter, she wasn't there for the original.
No. She was there, she just had to unmute on her phone.
Nope,
I called her name like 5 times.
Absolutely.
Everybody else was
She
gone.
had plenty of time to unmute.
Andrea was not on the
We go with the original vote.
So
Go with the video playback.
what we have is 46 no and 45 yes.
So no's have it.
Yep, that's what I have too.
Nope.
That's what I have without, yes, agree with, even with the discrepancies.
So
So it doesn't
what I
have.
just called off was 46 no and 45 yes.
The original numbers we had were 46 yes and 44 no.
That wasn't accurate because there was discrepancies.
Right.
What's the discrepancy?
I'm just-
People said that they voted when they weren't on?
It was the Cynthia Graham. We're taking the Cynthia Graham out.
Don't blow this, Melinda.
I'm not a cheater, guys. You got 3 people that I question.
And you
Wait,
you
they're
said the
doing
numbers.
it, and then they're going out in the hall, leaving me in here, so I can't hear what they're saying. So no,
We
I'm
have
not
audio
gonna
for a
blow it. I'm
reason.
gonna do it the right way, the fair way. And the
The
odds,
fair way is watching the audio.
That's
not-
right, Melinda.
The numbers you have now were what, Melinda? I'm sorry.
46 no to 45 yes. What we did on this one that I've been watching Stu is we've been taking the tally. We took Cynthia Graham off. It's 46 no and 45 yes.
If we took Cynthia Graham off, that makes no sense because the original number was 46 yes and 44 no. So we've literally picked up a vote.
Annie's numbers were wrong. We found other discrepancies.
No,
I'm
the original
really-
numbers I reported were 46 no, 47 yes. And if I look at my notes, I can see where I made the mistake because the way I number my paper, I can see where I made my mistake and I added 2 people in just because I skipped 2 numbers because where I changed the column. But
Annie,
the 46 remained the same.
you didn't
made a
have
mistake.
John Schaut in the original one.
Goddamn
Right.
recording.
John
Let's
Schaut
use
was
the recording.
Thank
That's
you.
where we find out what really happened. Let's
John
vote on
Schaut.
vice
Okay,
chairs,
so
vote on
this
recording,
vote was already
we go
taken.
home.
We need to move forward. We got people on the call that want to do the
Okay.
election of the vice chairs. We're not re-voting.
And
this,
the
we're not
recording
re-voting.
is the best evidence.
Yes, we can do
Yes.
that, but we're gonna
And there's
move
a
forward
motion, there's
right now.
multiple motions in the chat to recess so the recording can be played. And it's like,
Fine, let's elect the vice chairs and we'll recess for the recording. Right now, we're gonna finish
What's it
electing the
down?
vice chair. We have 3 nominations for the youth vice chair, Tyler Sacriani, James Asher, and Vince Maryhill. We are going to elect our vice chairs. Rola's the only one for outreach. We'll cast unanimous ballot for Rola, and then we've got the 3 vice chairs, Tyler Sacriani, James Asher, Vince Maryhill. Are you still on the line? I'll let you each have 1 minute to speak for yourself or someone on behalf of you. Tyler Sacriani, you have the floor, or someone appointed to speak for you.
Yeah, can you hear me okay?
Yes, thank you, Tyler. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I'll keep this